Research Excellence Framework shapes UK research, but most of what happens to prepare for it is invisible. The results are celebrated publicly, but the work behind them is often hidden from view. The total cost of running REF 21 was estimated at £471 million, and most of it fell to the higher education sector. This equates to roughly £3 million per institution and about £3,000 per submitted researcher. Preparations start years before the submission deadline in the so-called REF cycles. Different universities handle REF in different ways. They can pull together all sorts of funding and resources to handle the workload, sometimes bringing in outside experts. The truth is, what resources and strategies you have really depends on where you are. So there's no single way to tackle REF, but most universities follow a similar playbook. They set up governance structures, appoint academic leads for units of assessment, they form boards and committees to keep things on track. Then you've got dedicated teams doing the heavy lifting, like reviewing outputs, running mock and calibration exercises, writing impact case studies, putting together portfolios for non-traditional outputs, building and monitoring dashboards, and looking at research environments. Back in REF 21, universities also had to submit the so-called Code of Practice, a document that explains how they make fair and transparent decisions, like who counts as having significant responsibility for research, who's considered an independent researcher, how outputs are chosen, and how staff with different circumstances are supported. In the 2 years before submission, universities step things up and shift staff and resources to contribute to the REF workload. Even after submission, central teams spend around 15 weeks on audit and queries, just showing how much work continues behind the scenes. The invisible side? Announcements, glossy reports and celebrations when results are published. In REF 21, more than 76,000 academics submitted at least one output across 34 units of assessment. Expert panels assessed 185,000 research outputs, 7,000 impact case studies, and 2,000 environment statements. 41% of outputs were deemed world-leading and 43% outstanding. And these numbers definitely make the news. The hidden side? Years of often confidential work by teams of senior academics and administrators. It's not just paperwork, it's constant negotiation and mediation between different groups inside the university. All of that takes a huge amount of time and effort. And all this happens against the backdrop of moving goalposts. They may be because of changing political priorities, tactics, or strategies. The challenging part is that over the REF cycle, guidance can change, and has already changed for REF 29, requiring universities to adapt their processes halfway through. A lot of researchers don't really get involved, and honestly, many don't fully understand it. For some, the REF feels like this top-down bureaucratic thing, heavy, restrictive, and a bit of a headache. It raises big questions about whether it's transparent, worth money, and if everyone's included. But others see it differently. They think it's shaping what we call excellent research, what impact looks like, and even the kind of environment where research happens. So while REF preparation is a big deal for funding and reputation, it's also a story of contrasts between what's celebrated and what remains hidden. So if your university asks you to get involved, maybe through a consultation on the Code of Practice, take that chance. Speak up, ask questions, share your views. The more we all understand how it works, the stronger and fairer the process becomes.